Hello YouTube, this Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? Plain and simple, Christmas just came early for me. I'm speechless. I'm actually doing something I thought I'd never be able to do. I'm holding a Spyderco embassy in my hand. And listen to this. This isn't an oldie. No, no, this isn't the 2008 version. That's what this is. This is brand new. It's an exclusive from BladeOps.com. BladeOps.com. I have never purchased from BladeOps.com. I follow them on Instagram. I was going through my Instagrams and literally almost fainted. It came up that they were releasing an exclusive. This is a BladeOps.com exclusive of the Spyderco Embassy Automatic. Now, I'm going to explain why I was so stunned. I was the first one. I liked it, and I went to try to buy it. And I was so nervous and so weirded out that I put in my credit card wrong twice. I got back on and did what you're not supposed to do. I said, hey, I'm trying, but online. He's like, well, you were declined. I went back and bought it. It went through. I did it slowly. I was so thrilled that this thing happened. I couldn't believe it. Now, usually, part of my, I'm part of the Spyderco Collectors Club. And I also have taken the part where I get all of the exclusive distributor knives. So usually when I see someone announce as Blade HQ, whoever, Knife Center, an exclusive Spyderco, I go, well, I'll wait because I'm going to get that in the mail from Spyderco with number 23 on it at some point. I was so taken aback, I had to buy this. I had to buy it as soon as possible. It's Saturday. I bought it on Sunday. I have it in my hands. I was stunned. I picked up my mail. I'm like, what's this? And just went crazy. So I had to turn on the camera to do this. I wasn't going to do a video. Now, why am I so stunned by this? Well, I only owed, I'm sorry guys, I'm so excited. So I'll take it easy. Isn't that amazing that a knife does this? But you guys understand, right? When I started collecting Spydercos about 3.5 years ago, I started with the value folders, and I wanted madly to get every Spyderco. That was the goal. And I was just obsessed. And so I have a lot of the older Spydercos, like the very first Spyderco with a clip and a hole and all of those things. But I couldn't get their automatics. I just couldn't get their freaking automatics. And so one day on eBay, an automatic came up, and I was up at like 2 a.m. And I went for it, and it went through, but Spyderco pulled it down. The next morning, I couldn't find it, but I had already put my money. They had already agreed to it, and so it came in the mail. And so other ones would come up on eBay. I was desperate to get these things, but Spyderco would always pull them down. So then I realized, so I looked it up, and Spyderco, I may not get all of the facts correct, but in the 80s, Spyderco got in trouble for distributing automatic knives. Okay? And that's why a lot of their automatic knives are super hard to find. That's why when they come out with new automatic knives, they only make it for overseas markets and not the US. I mean, the feds got in and used them as an example. This is what I heard and some of what I read as an example, and I think they got fined maybe $1 million or so and did a lot of things. They even sent back to folks who had bought the automatic knives and asked them to send them back to them. So that's why they're so rare. A lot of people didn't because they said, ooh, this is going to be rare. But they were really in trouble. And since then, they haven't been in the automatic knife game. You have seen them in the catalogs, but they have been restricted knives, super restricted. You'd either have to show that you were a policeman or something like that, a first responder, or you'd have to be out of the country. There's a couple of knives I would die to have, but they've never been distributed here in the U.S. So when I saw this, I was like, I know Blade Ops is legit. I just never bought from them. I'm going to buy it. Because maybe Spyderco and Blade Ops came up with a reason for doing this, a loophole or something, because they hadn't done this before. And maybe they wouldn't send it to the Collectors Club because that's distributing. I don't know. Okay, so I bought it. And here it is in my hand. You guys asked me to let you know when something is available. It's available. Now, I don't know, Instagram, a lot of people after me said, bought it. So go try. It's bladeops.com. It's exclusive. It's limited. I'm so thrilled to death about it. So we'll talk about it. This is the original. All I could get is the serrated edge one, but I was so thrilled. And that was a loophole. And it's in great, super condition that I got this. So let's talk about it. Exclusive Spydercos. So I may actually get two of these. I may get another one as part of the Collectors Club. I hope so. So this may end up in a trimming once I decide when I do a trimming. But right now, I'm just enjoying this knife. They made wonderful automatics. It's sturdy. It's well priced. It flies out there. We'll talk about all of that later. It feels just like the original. Well, it's from Spyderco. I'm sure they use the same plans. So let's talk about it. When you have a distributor exclusive product, it has to be different in a way. It's almost like a sprint run. I mean, sprint run is a Spyderco thing, but in the fact that it has to be a different version of an original knife. So this is exactly like the other one. I mean, they had a plain edge version. They had a black version. So, but other than that, everything is exactly the same. The difference is satin blade. This one isn't. It's tumbled. I love that. The other thing is the blade. Steel. That's the big difference. This is S30V steel. This is S35VN steel. Both crucible steels. We know that Spyderco loves S30V, but this was from 2008. And this, the variation, is the better of the two steels, the S35VN steel. Wharncliffe blade, plain edge, nice blade too, with the swedge at the top, just really nice. Has jimping, fits great in the hand. This is a smaller knife, by the way. I'll not only show you the older knife, which you've got a chance to see and how close it is at the end, but also this is in the Delica size. You know, the small Sabinza 21 size. It is a smaller knife and just really nice. It's a rainy, nasty day on the East Coast. I've actually been falling asleep all day because of, sleepy weather time, right? That's not a spot. That's some lint that got into one of the grooves here, so I'll clean that out. I literally just opened this up, yelled, and then turned on the camera, so excuse me for that. Go to bladeops.com. Obviously, they're not, supporting this video or anything, but I don't want you guys to miss out. I'm sure this will sell out if it hasn't already. But I'm so happy they did this. I hope Spyderco does more of these. Later on, what makes me breathe better is later on, Spyderco, from their corporate account, sent an Instagram saying that a new embassy was out on Blade Ops. And I was so happy because without hearing from them, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if they found a lot of old embassy automatics. I don't know. So I'm thrilled. I'll probably get another one. And when I do, I'm going to talk about that one too. Because this, to me, is almost like the holy grail for me. The automatic knives. I'm just so thrilled to get it. So, if Spyderco is now doing that, of course, everyone else has been doing automatic. So maybe now they're going back to that. If they can return all of their automatics that they've done over time and do new variations, I'd love it. Aluminum handle. Man, it feels so nice, sturdy, and light at the same time. The blade is 3.1 inches, so just about 1/10 of an inch bigger than a Delica blade. 7.4 inches total and weighs 3.6 ounces. Like I said, S35VN steel. The original version was S30V, so that's the big variation. Aluminum handle with black G10 inset. It really gives you enough grip, and how they have the choils up front, it just fits great. Even my big Michelin Man hands, it just fits nice. Sizable lanyard hole for you lanyard folks. It fires out there. Of course, an automatic, you hit the button, it automatically fires out. To bring it back, you press the button again and bring it back. And now it's locked until you fire it out. Below the firing pin, can you see that? Below the firing pin is a lock. So you can lock it once it's like this, once it's in, and it won't fire in your pocket. All right? At all. Okay? And that's what the lock's for. So it won't fire in your pocket. You can also lock it up when it's up, right? Yep. So, but that switch is for the lock. Oh, I love this. I had a broken black one that someone wanted. I said, hey, it's broken, it doesn't fire as well. And they took it because they're so hard to find. And now I have a brand new one thanks to BladeOps.com. Look, I know some of you are casual viewers. A lot of people don't like how I present, etc. I'm sure once people find out this is available, there'll be 100 different videos happening on YouTube, and you can go and get it any kind of way you want it. But here, it's a guy that just likes knives, and this has been the missing knives. Those automatics are missing knives from Spyderco that I can't grab. Even the newer ones, because they're not allowed in the U.S. So I'm hoping that Blade Ops or someone else starts remaking or getting exclusives for all of them. 3-way clip, regular clip, but a little fatter it seems. A little fatter than the usual. Let's see. Do I have one handy? That's not the same kind of clip. Yeah, kind of squared off. But works great. It's a 3-way clip. Right hand, tip up like it is now, tip down. Left hand, because of the firing pin and the pivot, it's just tip up. Okay, tip up, tip down, right hand clip. Just tip up for your left hand, but I love it. Okay, I know this is a longer video, but I didn't expect to do a video today. I am thrilled. As you start collecting and start buying a lot of your grails and stuff, it's rare that I get this feeling, but oh my goodness, what a feeling to have a brand new embassy. The knife of the day, very special, the BladeOps.com exclusive. It's a Spyderco embassy. It's the rebirth of the Spyderco automatics in the U.S. Welcome back. I hope they get more variations, and I hope Spyderco puts out more. And if they found some kind of glitch where they can go through a distributor, please, Blade HQ, Knife Center, and everyone else, or Blade Ops, here's your run. Go for it with all of the automatics. Man, I'm so happy to have that on my channel. More importantly, I'm so happy to have it in my collection. Please, Spyderco, include this in my collector's distributor exclusives box, please. Then I can share one with you guys. That's it. Hope you enjoyed my surprise. I'm going to go play with my brand new Spyderco automatic all weekend long. Don't forget to subscribe. When you do, you'll see Spydercos as soon as they happen. And other knives too. I'm still out there buying other knives to sample. And some pocket dump as well. There's a lot of playlists on my channel. I don't go through a lot of folks' playlists, but go do it. There's a lot of knives to find, a lot of pocket dump deconstructions and other things in there. Just have a ball, okay? Turn on your notifications so you don't miss videos like this one. When on a Saturday I just turn on the camera. More of those will be coming, I promise you. And thank you. Just thank you for being there. You know, if it wasn't for you guys, I'd be here quiet, just talking to myself about how happy I am. You guys have a perfect day. Hey, if this is something you want, hurry out to Blade Ops. It won't last long. You have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.